talking about. I choose a lot of pieces that are like my core neutral color palette, so white, gray, brown, and black. And then a lot of pieces that work for play, dinner, and work. I can kind of wear them in every area of my life, which I think resonates with a lot of you as well, and with a lot of the pieces that we carry at Tula. So Kate and I are just going to try some pieces on and talk you guys through the fit. You can let me know if you have questions.
Yeah, so many good pieces in this capsule.
Yeah, thank you. I can kind of start off with what I have on. I've got, let me make sure we're getting connected to our Instagram people as well. And it says that we are. So I'm watching on Instagram. If you guys have questions, let me know. Okay, I have on these Rachel Comey Reinhardt pants. I feel like I am missing a pant this color in my wardrobe, and what's so great about these is that they have this like really relaxed menswear inspired kind of silhouette and fit. They're really comfortable and they feel just like really cool when you have them on. I think I styled these so many different ways. But what I have them styled with, because they are kind of a wider, I went two different ways. I went kind of like all big. So I had them styled with this oversized t-shirt that Kate's wearing and this Rachel Comey blazer in a street style shoot that we posted yesterday, and I'm sure you guys have seen or will see. So I kind of did it kind of like all big and oversized and relaxed. But right now I have it styled with this new Tibby tube top. We have this in a couple of colors, and I chose the brown because I loved how it added some dimension and kind of tied all of these neutrals together. And this Tibby tube top, I can show you guys. It definitely is like tight fitting, so it doesn't feel like it's gonna slip down. And I'm not very big up top. I'm pretty petite, and I'm normally a size like medium on top. So I took a medium here, and this is how it's fitting on me. It's definitely like tight, but doesn't feel too constrictive, and I don't feel like it's gonna fall down. So kind of take your true size, and it makes such a good, I'm not sure, I would maybe wear it on its own if it's really hot out and a little bit more casually, but if I'm wearing it to like for work or during the daytime, I think it just makes a really good slim element that you can wear under an oversized jacket or with an oversized trouser to help create some balance. And then this is the Rachel Comey Attaway blazer, I think is the name on this one. And I'm wearing a size, this is the size 4 that I grabbed. It does have an oversized fit, but I think a 4 is my normal size in a blazer. So you guys can see how this fits. And then I'm wearing a 6 in the pants. And I love these pants so much. I'll show a couple of different styling options with them. I think I could wear this to work. I think I'd probably take the blazer off and wear it like this for dinner or going out. And then I'm going to do one more option with these pants for you and let Kate talk you through her pieces.
Okay. These are the Goldie low slung baggy in milkshake. I'm wearing a size 26. I normally do not wear a size 26, so size down a little in these if you haven't tried them before. I mean, they're 26 and they still sit low slung and kind of loose. So, but we were talking about, you know, a white jean is key, but not just any white jean. It's got to be the right white jean, and I think both of us are gravitating towards just like a looser fitting, kind of more relaxed white jean. So these are those, and they are great. And I think we have plenty of sizes.
We have plenty of sizes in them. I wear the size 28, so I size down in them as well.
I mean, these are my personal pair that I've had for a few years, so they do definitely hold up very well. And they're just a great jean and option to have in your daily wardrobe. So, do you want to talk about your top?
I just threw on a white button down. This is a very timeless combination for me, as a trouser and a white button down. And really my goal with my daily dressing and with this capsule was repeatable outfit formula. so that you don't have to rethink the wheel every time, and you know, like button down and trouser, jeans and a t-shirt, but it still feels very intentional and elevated, and like Kate was saying, it's about having the right button down in your wardrobe. This one is the featherweight Frank and Eileen, and so it is like so thin. It's such a thin, soft cotton. It's not gonna feel hot during the warmer months, and it just has a softness instead of a stiffness to it.
Is it a linen or is it?
It's cotton.
Oh, okay.
It's like a featherweight cotton, so it's like very sheer and very thin, but it still feels appropriate for the workspace, or if you like a white button down, this is just a great option for the summertime, and it's really easy to tuck in. I'm wearing the size extra large, so just kind of tucked it into these pants, and then the accessories really make a huge difference, and it's like the attention to details that I love about wearing such simple pieces. So I did want to call attention to like having a really good belt in your wardrobe, and I'm going to pull in this. Kate's got on the Diploma.
Yeah, this is the Diploma in black.
And then this is the Nilly Nilly belt in dark brown with a brass buckle. These trousers don't have belt loops. However, that doesn't stop me from wearing them with a belt. You can just put it on. But I love a belt, especially if I'm doing if I had a white t-shirt on here or a tank top. I think a belt helps elevate it. This is like, again, feels a little bit more like business, but if I were to swap out my button down for a slim white tank top with the belt, that feels like appropriate for my day-to-day and like running errands or just going out for lunch or something. And then, what did I just do with I stole a ponytail from Kate because I wanted to tie. If you guys watch my styling video, my hair goes from down to up almost every other outfit.
It does make a difference.
I think it does make a difference how you do your hair. I like with a button down and with something that feels a little bit more, a little bit more refined. I like to balance it out. So I'll do like a messy hair with something a little bit more refined. I'll do a slick back with something a little bit more casual because it feels a little dressier to me. So I like playing around with my hair as well. And then I will talk about these earrings. These are from Jenny Bird. I can't remember. Jenny Bird. And I love having a statement silver earring in my wardrobe and then a really classic gold hoop, which Kate's wearing. And I really just switch between the two of those on my day-to-day if I need silver or if I need gold. And I don't mind mixing my silvers with my gold. So I mix my metals every single day. You guys ask me about that sometimes. So here's this, and then I'm gonna change into something else.
And then, yeah, kind of on the same lines, a gray t-shirt is a great must-have in your wardrobe, but again, it should be the right gray t-shirt. What sets this one apart for me is there are a lot of different shades of gray, and this one feels like, I'm always drawn to this particular, it's like the perfect kind of mix. It's not too light, it's not too dark, it's just a really good color and works really well with like browns, blacks, whites, all the neutrals, but it's just it's a good one. And then I love the sleeve length. This is the Timmy sheared back. The sleeve length just makes it feel cool and more modern. And then you would not know from looking at the front, but the back has an open back detail that just elevates the whole thing. So, and not only does it elevate it and like have a like surprising detail and interest, but it also just allows like the perfect kind of, you can adjust it with the tie, but that adjusts kind of the length of the shirt, which makes it something that you can easily adjust to your pants and like whatever rise you're wearing. So, and then the other thing you can do with this, which I like just as well, is just leave it open in the back, and it's just got kind of like another interesting option. So this is a great tee. And then, as I said, I have the Diploma black belt on. It's a good vintage style belt. We have in brown and black. I've had them in store for years and years, and they are the best. They get better with time. And then I'm also wearing the new Le Mont Barrel shoe that we just got in. It's so good. It is
So good.
burgundy. I'm going to just show you so you can see. It's woven leather with a little wedge heel. Such a pretty color and such a pretty shape. I love the pointed toe. And the color is just perfect with pretty much anything. So, and then I was going to throw on the brown blazer.
Yeah. Brown blazer. I'm going to talk about these in a minute.
Okay. Oh. You done it. Okay, this is the brown Tiggy blazer we just got in. It is part of their summer collection. It's a silky cotton Liam. So, you guys know the Liam. It's one of our favorites and just such a great fit. It's got that, it is oversized. Do you know what size you're holding?
Medium.
This is the medium. So it does match. Like again, when you just put it on and are like this, I mean, I think a lot of people are like, oh, it's just way too big, you know, but truly, like this is, I think, the thing, at least that I'm drawn to when I look at pictures and things where they are, you know, a little exaggerated.
That's what makes it cool.
That's what makes it cool. So it's like you kind of have to play around with it for a second and kind of get out of your comfort zone. And, you know, I mean, the small would still be oversized and cool, but yeah, so it doesn't have the same feel if it's not oversized. Like, I don't think I would wear a blazer like this, not oversized. But I love this one, and I love the color. And it does have, like, the silkiness of it does give it that versatility. I think it feels like you could actually really dress this up. And then you guys know with the Liam, it has, this is one of my favorite features of it, but the side button, so it just gives you that option to really close it up if you want to.
This would be so pretty with the brown tube top underneath it.
Oh yeah, that would
do
be really
kind
nice.
of brown with brown, and the white jeans would be really pretty.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to talk about these capris that we got in from Commando, and I've been seeing these are saved like on my Pinterest board for months, and I have been looking for the right pair, and I love these ones so much. These are in my cart. I really wanted to focus on like day-to-day dressing and having pieces that I could wear on my days off, in my everyday life, still feel modern and relevant and cool and elevated. So I threw on these capris, but it really is all about the styling here so that they don't lean too workout vibey. So I have it on with this oversized cotton silk tee from Roa. This is the last one, and the reason I pulled in this t-shirt instead of just a plain cotton tee was because it is a little bit more elevated, and I really do think that it makes any look feel expensive because of the fabric. So I think that, again, it's about having the right kind of t-shirts in your wardrobe. And sometimes that means you need 3 or 4 white tees, and this is such a good one, so Roa. And then I'm pulling in the same black blazer. Over the white tee, pulling up the sleeves just like Kate did with the Liam. I do want to pull my hair back because the bottoms lean a little more casual. I think the slick back refines it. I'm keeping on my statement earrings, and then what I want to do is pull in this tote bag from Nilly Loden. This is one of my hero pieces in this capsule because it's luxury without being loud. It is clearly well made. It's a designer handbag. It has that designer feel to it. It's this really nice black leather, and on the inside it is suede, so that's such a fine detail. And so this handbag feels, it is designer, but it's not loud or in your face. And then it feels elevated enough that I can wear it on a day off and it doesn't feel out of place, but it feels dressy enough that I can use it as my work bag, and again, it doesn't feel out of place, so it works kind of casual and dressy. And I can throw ways that I would style these leggings. And then the shoes actually make a difference here as well. It's a little flip-flop heel. I think I've been styling these in a lot of looks recently. Again, the perfect balance of kind of casual and low-key, but still elevated. So love this here. And then I'm going to show a couple different ways to style these, just to give you guys some style inspo, because I've been saving a ton of inspo on styling capris for the spring summer. Yeah.
I love those.
They're so comfy too. They're not tight. I'm wearing a size large.
And to me, I don't know if you mentioned this or not, but to me those are like something you could actually wear to like Pilates and then be easily go about your day and never have to change out your workout clothes. So
A little hat.
Okay, I have on the Tibi crispy nylons. Are these the Stella shorts? In black. This is our last pair. These are the size 10. I would probably go for a 6 or 8, but I do sometimes wear a 10 in Tibi, just because I like the way things fit looser, or when things fit looser. And honestly, I was thinking about like, why am I so drawn to that? I think one of the things is just the exposure to when we see it the first time on the models are typically like a size 0, and a lot of times their sample sizes are size like 4s.
Mm-hmm.
And so everything's huge on the model, but I think it looks awesome. So I think that's why I'm drawn to it, and that happens in a lot of showrooms. So just to explain my thought process. And then De Palma belt again, and then this is just a great base layer. It's the velvet cruise tank in black. Taylor loves the Anita Bing tank base layer, and it fits a little bit closer, like just higher up on the neck, and cuts in a little bit more at the arm. And for whatever reason, that one just does not do it for me, but I really do love the cruise tank. It just works well with my, I don't know, personality or body type or something like that. And then we just got in a new shipment from St. Agni, and this one is so good. It's black. It's kind of like a woven leather, and obviously you could wear this over your shoulder, but it also makes a great evening, like so for day, you know, if you're traveling or just wanting to like get a lot of use out of your stuff. But it also makes a great clutch at night. If you can tuck the strap in and just wear it as a clutch.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
So easy. This is one of my like go-to outfit formulas during the summer.
Yeah.
It just feels like an elevated version of like your like shorts and tank top.
Yeah.
So cool.
I'll throw something over it too. That was totally what it was.
Yeah, the blazer would look great over it. I wanted to show these a different way. This is the Nilly Loughton striped button down. This is the last one. It's a size large. I'm also with Kate, and I think obviously we do a lot of the styling here at Tula this way, like oversized. I like to have a balance, but I do think that I like, really a lot of it for me is comfort. I know for you as well, is comfort. If I am wearing something really tight on my skin, I don't feel comfortable, and that translates into how I present myself. So half of it is comfort, and then I think part of it is it feels intentional and different and like a unique point of view, which to me is kind of why I'm drawn to it as well. But button downs I love sizing up in, so this is a large in this button down, and I really just want to get this one. I think this is our last one.
It's so pretty.
I like styling something longer with such like a tight fitted capri legging like these. I don't really want to show up here, so I'm going to style it with a longer t-shirt, with a blazer, with a button down, and the silver earrings I think really help elevate this look with the handbag. And this is how I would wear it like on a day off, just kind of running around. If I need to stop into the office, I feel dressed up and elevated enough and like myself to do that, but this is kind of how I would wear it on a day off, or post Pilates or yoga. You can throw on an oversized button down and you're ready to go do whatever you need to do for the day. But I think these are going to be like a staple, like on repeat for me, just because they're so functional for everyday life, and there's like a good other bottom option.
Yeah, I haven't tried this on. I usually am.
They're a lot more comfortable than I thought, because I don't generally love things that are tight against my skin, but the Commando does such a good job in the construction They're so, it's the butter material, if you guys are familiar with commando, so they're so soft and so stretchy, and they're very comfortable.
They also seem like they have some structure to them. They don't seem like flimsy.
They're not flimsy, yeah.
So that's a good balance. I think the other thing, I was just thinking about just the oversized nature. It's like for me, if I have on tight things, or things that are just not quite as loose as I want them, it's like when I get that right fit and it's just a little, maybe just tiny bit too big, I just feel cooler. Like it's like I can wear the same thing, and if I size up and it just fits a little bit more like hanger-like, you know, like it just feels much more relaxed and cool. It puts me at ease. So, but yeah, I would definitely wear this as like a work situation. And then honestly, if you could take off the tank and honestly take off the belt, and then just wear the. I guess I could do it. I'll just do it.
She's like, I'm just gonna show you. Yeah, I've done it. Yeah, it's always, this is what it's for. We show you guys.
Right.
I should have done this on camera as well. I just threw, again, I'll kind of show you, hold on. I just threw this leather jacket. This is another one of my hero pieces, is this Tibi leather jacket. I love a blazer. I wear blazers constantly. I like having a leather jacket because it does lean a little bit more off-duty and a little less business and into the edgy side of my style. So I do like having a leather jacket, and this one from Tibi is amazing. This is the size large. Actually, wait. Let me double check that. Yeah, this is the size large. But I threw the jacket on just with the t-shirt, and I felt like I was still missing a layer for like visual interest. So I added the white button down over the t-shirt, and then, which really doesn't add any like bulk. But to me, it just creates really cool, it just adds something a little bit different, and so I like this styling together. Leather jacket. Again, feels a little bit more like off-duty. And I didn't bring over a pair of sunglasses, because I think that also creates such a vibe, and I love having cool sunglasses, and I get so many compliments when I do.
Yeah, we've got some good ones in right now.
We have some really good ones in right now from Caddis. They're really cool. So a good pair of sunglasses would complete this look.
So here's the blazer without the top. Like, if, you know, again, if you wanted to like kind of take it into the evening, with just the belt around the waist and no belt on the pants, which really doesn't affect them. I mean, it kind of looks like a skirt, but then when you look up close, you realize it's much cooler than a skirt.
The amount of times I've actually worn my Bermuda shorts out at night, and people say, I love your skirt.
Yeah.
And I'm like, they're shorts.
Yes.
Thank you.
Look closer.
Okay. I think that's kind of it. Really, we just wanted to talk through these pieces with you, give you some, the styling is pretty simple.
Well, it's kind of up to you. It's like
Yeah.
whenever, you know, the pieces are so good that they speak for themselves and they can stand on their own without a lot of like over styling or fussiness, and that's kind of the whole point.
Yeah. So thanks for joining along. You'll get to see Kate's capsule for summer. I think we're doing summer event wear.
Occasion wear.
Event wear. We've had a couple of you guys ask what to wear for your events this summer. So stay tuned for that. That'll be premiering on Monday. And in the meantime, let us know if you guys have any questions. Bye!